Hello, my name is James Parkinson, aka One Cure for Man, which is my solo artist name. Welcome to this project that you've been set by your teacher, Mr. David Watts. He has created a module for you guys to make a music video for one of my songs. There are 10 songs in a folder, and they're from my third and fourth album. If you do want to ask me any questions about any of the songs, apart from all the information that's in there, then you can email me or message me on social media. Just to tell you a little bit about me, so I've been a solo artist now for quite a while now, since about 2013, and in that time I've made quite a lot of videos, probably more than your average artist, because I have a degree in illustration and I've always been interested in art and making films and just all aspects of the creativity of that side of music as well. So I always thought videos were really important, and especially for me, because my music and my lyrics are very visual. So it's really important that there is a visual that goes with the song. So even if that's just the artwork, which I always do my own artwork as well, the artwork and the music videos are really important, but they don't necessarily have to correlate. The song Colours in the Fire, which I did make a music video for, well, somebody else did. I was heavily involved in it, but they did a lot of animation on it and things. That was similar to the front cover, used similar ideas, but then when I did another one called The Lost, that was completely separate. It was like black and white, and you know, like used models and things like that in it, puppets and things like that. One of my biggest music videos I've made is called The Haunted, and that was inspired by an Edward Hopper painting called Soit Bleu. And I basically became the character in the painting, and I went to quite great lengths of making that video. So, you know, I'm at this basement where I'm in now, which is where I record everything and do a lot of I've done music videos in here as well and things, but it's mainly my sort of teaching room. I painted the entire back wall to look like the painting, so that when the character was within it, it looked really authentic. And that's the thing with me. It's just like, I'm not so much bothered about how much work it's going to be. It's whether or not the vision suits the song or the lyric. And that for me is more important.
About those the door
had a guy called Jason Marshall who's helped me with a lot of the bigger videos that I've done, like The Haunted, and then there's a more recent one called Nothing Special, and that took like nearly 6 months to make. That was with green screen, and we made it look like the film Sin City. So, but it was inspired by things like film noir, Daft, things like Police Squad and things like that. It was all just kind of like cop drama stuff. And but it was very heavily stylized. And we went to great lengths to do that video. You know, we even like strapped a camera to a car bonnet. I drove around and that filmed me from the front, and then he was filming from the side. So when I say going to great lengths to make art, I really mean it. You know, I will make big sacrifices. I use my time really wisely and make sure that I do storyboards and plan things out. Props, what props am I going to need for the video, etc. And then sometimes you know, like with some videos, you think, I've got an idea, I've got a concept. Can this be done? One of my videos called The Silence of the World, which was filmed at my mum's husband's house. He lives in a property that is, you know, he burns a lot of wood and things like that. So I just said to him, would you mind if we made a bonfire, and basically as the sun goes down, I got my wife to film it, and I mimed over the backing track about 6 or 7 times, and that is what the video is. So I had to make it really fast because we were shooting it outside, and you know, it got too dark, you wouldn't see anything. So, but all that was kind of thought about beforehand. So if you don't think about these things beforehand, then you know, you're not prepared. For me now, what I always do now, if this is any help to anybody, is I just, with my iPhone, if I see anything that I think is really good, I just bank it and just film it, you know, and think, well, that'll probably come in handy later on for something. Because sometimes amazing things happen that, you know, like you go somewhere and you think, wow, this is beautiful, this is stunning, and then there's not a soul in sight, and you think, right, I better film this because it looks amazing. Or the sky's gone red or pink or something, and you just think, right, this looks amazing, I've got to film this. This will work really well for this particular song. It's just about being creative. It's not just music that I'm influenced by, it's art and film. And it could be literally, for me, anything that is meaningful. Things like, you know, David Lynch, who's recently just passed away, really great ideas. I've always loved David Bowie, so, you know, even when you watch any of his videos, you can't help but be inspired by them and then find out what the references were and where it's come from. There was a video I did called The Apology with another singer called Lorraine Stewart, and because she looks a bit like a woman in a pre-Raphaelite painting, I just made the video like that and shot it in black and white, had a black screen behind me, and shot it in my garage, which goes to show you don't need an expensive studio. That video, what I did was I shot it with the exposure down, and that's how you get that really black, and then with the whites are super white, you know, so it's really got loads of depth. And I just sort of gave her a bit of an idea of what to wear in it, and her boyfriend ended up being in it as well. And yeah, it was a really effective video, so really pleased with that one. But yeah, it's with anything with videos, you just need a basic idea of what is going to work, but it needs to be something that is tone-wise similar to what the artist wants. So if you think of people who've made music videos for famous artists and things like that, it's like, you know, whether you think the best music video ever is Thriller or Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer, or, you know, they're often the two that, or a-ha's Take On Me. They all work in context with the music. So what you need to understand is that, you know, you can't just make a music video, you know, randomly and then just hope it's going to work with the music, and then shoehorn it later, whatever. You need to get vibes. But what I would say is, whatever your instincts are, or whatever your gut feeling is to kind of honor it and go with it, and see if you can make it work, because usually that is what makes a really good music video. I hope you like the music and the lyrics. They are very, very visual lyrics. They are quite sort of heavy. It doesn't mean that the music video has to be about that. It could be about something completely different. It's like how it makes you feel. There's one called Deleted Scenes, which is about you thinking that your life is like a film, and you know, did that actually happen? Was that deleted? You know, in relation to like the film and things like that. You know, that you could make that fairly literal, but you know, you do what you think's best, and I wish you all the best. I hope it goes really well, and you come up with some fantastic ideas, and yeah, I'll really look forward to seeing them all, and all the best. Take care, thanks, bye.